What the heck? Good morning, guys. Oh, wow. I've not put it in the chat yet, have I? Alright, I'm putting it in the Telegram right now. If you guys aren't in Telegram and you see this live stream, go ahead and join. I post the trades there, and I also just started a chat room recently if you want to come and hang out with us. So, that's that. And we are live. Let everyone get in here. What's up, Gamer Cat? Good morning. This is a break upwards right now, yeah. So, this is what we've got right before. So, it didn't break downwards, and now it's breaking upwards. It just grabbed liquidity downwards. But this is kind of what we're looking at, this price action. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, and that's not something like, I mean, we've been trading 4 years. We'll use our discretion and stuff on it. It's before the trading hours. But like the same thing we did yesterday, we'll use our discretion on it. I don't think price is going down though. I think it's going to continue higher. That's why I haven't drawn it on. But it's like, okay, if price double breaks downwards, like and breaks past these two lows, with this SMT right here, we're highly likely to go lower. So like, would I take shorts below here? Probably. But I just don't think that's where we're going right now. So that's why I didn't draw it on. But yeah, that's stuff like you want your rules to be pretty specific, but you don't want them to override, your judgment that you've developed over years of just being here. You know what I mean? Yeah, yesterday I saw that too. It happened right. Technically, it was like right here. So our TP candle was the same candle that would have true broke, and that one would have hit anyway too. That one would have hit right there. It would have hit. It would have hit faster. But that would have been the third consecutive break in a row, which isn't a problem. And then it made a fourth break up here eventually. But I think, or no, not it broke that wick, but not that one, and the break was within that wick. Still would have technically counted, but if you look at the daily though, we pushed up into a pretty extreme fair value gap. So if we do go lower, it's not like the end of the world. I'll show you. Like, look at, we are actually playing into a fair value gap that hadn't been touched right over here. So all this buying up, it actually has a real technical spot on the chart now to go down. This is the price action right here. But all that being said, the news came out strong for the dollar. Honestly, yeah, if it came out strong for the dollar at 8.30, which I don't know why the heck it looks like this should have been the 8.30 candle, the unemployment claims, but this one was. Didn't do anything at all. So honestly, it could go down. Coming out the opposite direction of the news here, pushing up. Yeah. Have a good day. But I mean, yesterday we were not getting on the opposite side of those buys for good reason. It kept going up. It kept going up. It was insane. Honestly, news folder just got added. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't have a news folder about this 8.15 right here. Let me see if it has something to do with Euro though, because I should probably not have Euro turned off. I don't know why I do. Yeah, see, it had to do with Euro. It was the main refinancing rate for Euro, which was projected at 2.65, which is less than the previous, and then it came out as expected. So I mean, I don't even know what the heck they're bullish for because it's actually worse than last time. So yeah, it's honestly fundamentally we should get a little bit of a drop, but I think we are so bullish on euro because of previous fundamentals. Um, and it's just kind of overriding today's fundamentals. But I think we could see price just kind of kick down some, but we'll see. Because if we establish a high up here and then break higher, we'll be taking buys. But I'm not against sells today either. If you look at the daily candles, the daily range is not. It's so small. Price is kind of chilled out after the last 3 days of kicking higher, but doesn't have to. It could kick higher again today. Kind of started to at 8:15. Kind of started to. Did it just get added? What was it? Was it Trump speaking? Was there? What did he speak? What time are you guys seeing the Trump speaking folder? I don't even see it. Oh, I see it as tentative as an orange folder, which I don't know why they put it as an orange folder, but it'd be the craziest orange folder market move you've ever seen. Okay, but yeah, all we've done is we've just been breaking higher on previous day candles, so it's not we don't have much candle range theory to play around with except just break after break. Wednesday though, guys, like I said, if Tuesday closes higher than Monday, you see Wednesday expand, and that's what we saw, 173 pips. Same thing as last week. Where was it? Right here. This Tuesday closed inside of Monday, so you didn't have any type of ideal Wednesday situation. But right here, Tuesday closed below Monday. What happened on Wednesday? Wednesday prices pushed lower, 40 pips. I want to build a strategy around it, but the thing is, it only takes one trade a week, and I don't know where to enter or where to put my stop or whatnot. So we'll see. But it's a good swing strategy because it pretty much does it every week. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what happened to me, Gamer Cat. I was taking hits bad. Let me read chat some. The orange hair, I guess. Orange folder for the orange hair. Yeah, I'll change it to red after it comes out. Just full in trade once a week. Yeah. No stop, just full in. That's what I was thinking. And honestly, it's profitable because I looked back far enough. I did. There are gonna be like some days or some weeks you might catch like just a few pips or maybe a small loss. But if you catch those expansions every week, every Wednesday, who knows where your account's gonna end up? It would be fun to like once we're set up a little more. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, brother. It would be cool once we're set up a little more to maybe have like just like a 1K cash account to try something like that with, just to throw money at it and see how that Wednesday candle plays out. But that would be a whole separate account. That's not something I would do seriously. But it would be profitable. It would. Gamer Cat, yeah, I know it's been too long. Gamer Cat, are you in the chat? And if you are, you're going by a different name, I think. Are you in the chat through Telegram? Yeah, we're gonna have tons of experiment accounts one day in the future. Everyone wants to like, do good in trading and put trading money into businesses. I just want to do good in trading and put trading money into other trading accounts. Oh, you're Thundercat. Okay, that's who I thought you were in there. Mainly because of the cat. The cat posted up with the BMW. Yeah, I figured. I bet a lot of people were trying to reverse this pushing price upward though, especially with where it was tapping into on the daily time frame. A lot of people were probably trying to reverse it, but price action wise, it's just not giving any clear indication of where it's gonna go. I mean, we've been in a pretty big range for the most part. We dipped out of the bottom like right here. And then now we just cleared these highs and now it's going higher. So, I mean, people probably thought this top was manipulation, but this bottom was it probably manipulated first, right in here. And since it manipulated first there, it pushed up here, pulled back about 50%, and now it's trending higher. Usually it's going to go in the opposite direction of where it manipulated, right? And this does look like manipulation, but if people saw that as manipulation before seeing this right here, all down here, they didn't realize that this was manipulation, especially this candle. Um, I need to like put an arrow on that or something, but yeah, they don't realize that is kind of the manipulation is like it takes the opposite direction that it's going to trend in for the most part. No, Matthew, we're not trading any ICT model at all. I just know the concepts. Well, I will say they're a good way to look at the charts and they're a good way to view things, right? If you're trying to understand what's going on, ICT is a phenomenal way to view the charts. And then if you're going to use his entry models though, you have to be very I haven't seen too much success with them. I like fair value gaps, but they fail a lot. People don't talk about it. Um, of course when they're trying to sell you a course on them, but it's they don't work as much as enough to make you really profitable unless you find the right ones at the right time. And I find that having to be more difficult than I would like because I have to have extreme clarity and you have to be monitoring multiple pairs because some days Euro might give the perfect fair value gap setup, maybe AU, and then you got to combine it with a particular liquidity sweep and you got to identify all sorts of liquidity and it works, right? But it's not going to work on one pair every single day in the same spot, right? And you kind of have to find it, which is difficult. So I mainly stick to trading market structure. Um, and there's a very particular model we've been trading. But when I look at the charts, I still see them through like the worldview or the paradigm of ICT concepts. Like I believe 100% just because I've seen it, um, that there's an algorithm that's just running the pools of liquidity to gather stop losses for these bigger players to be able to put in their orders. Because if you, whether you like him or not, he has a real like grasp on how what's going on behind the scenes with this thing. And that's because those banks and institutions, they can't put in their trades like us. They have to have liquidity and that comes through everyone's stop losses getting collected over and over and over and over again. So it's a good way to look at things and it helps you kind of get an idea of okay, if you do have a model you're liking to trade, whether it's ICT or your own like we have, you now have you know, some help to know okay, price is clearly going up, price is manipulating here, distributing here. You know like the different cycles and phases of the market. If that makes sense. Yeah, anytime we do a chart breakdown, we break down all right, ICT, silver bullet. No, I'm just playing, but yeah, he's got a great model, and like people hate on him because he's not very public about his trading. Is he a good trader or a bad trader? Honestly, with how much he's shown us, we really don't know. Like we really can't say. So people just like always assume because he hasn't shown us he's like a fantastic trader and hasn't been too public with his trading, people just assume he's bad. Now, he could be, but at the same time too, he's so big and he's not really into the whole. like live trading or anything like that thing. He's more into teaching. He could be a phenomenal trader behind the scenes, but just not be showing anyone because he just doesn't have to, and that's just not what he wants to do. That could be the case. But the one thing I consider and take into consideration is that there's tons of people using his concepts, getting massive payouts, actually doing well, trading full time. So he's done good for the industry, right? He's done very good for the industry. Or at least for us retail traders, he's done very good. He's explained some important things to us that we might not have come across otherwise. Matthew, I like to use the phrase until the wheels fall off. I'd like to use the phrase until the wheels fall off. That's how long. We've got a prop account right now that we're like up 4% on. That was down 5%, so we're up 9% from where we were ever since we started scalping in just the last 2 weeks. So the goal is right now to just pass this. I need about 6% more, and then I want to get a payout, and then just kind of see where we're at from there. One thing I learned last year is when it comes to your trading, the best thing to do is to set one goal at a time. Because sometimes I personally get caught up, okay, I'm going to pass this account, then I'm going to get let's say a 10 or a 20% payout, or I'm going to trade the account until maybe I take a loss, and then I'll just withdraw whatever's after that. And then after that, I'm going to take that money and I'm going to reinvest it into a larger account and put some of that money in my cash account. And then I'm going to, trade a larger cash account and then try to pass that account and then get a payout. And then when you do that, though, you overwhelm yourself, or I overwhelm myself. I don't know if you guys would get overwhelmed by that, but it's just like mentally, you got all these things that you're trying to plan for, and it's like, okay, well, really, what do we need to do? We need to pass this account. That's it. That's the only goal right now. So I call it like my immediate goal. Like, what do I need to do right now? And just focus on that, and it helps me. So I don't know how, like, this strategy's been working. I want to say it's just gonna keep working, and we're just gonna keep trading it, and we're not gonna have a reason to stop. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it right now. Is EU is kind of more on the high side right now, so if GU is kind of at the daily equilibrium, we could have a setup here soon. So if we get another break higher, this is within our trading hours technically, because if you look the way I have it set up, let me delete this. Which way are the candle wicks going before your trading hours? They're going up, and so as soon as it switches direction, which it did on the first candle, then that previous point is established as your first high. But we've got a good points of entry at this point for either, because we would sell right below here, we would buy right above here, and honestly, we would get either or today. Especially with this candle like this, it would work out either way for higher or lower prices. Pretty much once we break out of this range right here, but my bet though is we go higher. That's my inclination. I'm increasing my lot size though on my prop account. Not like a lot. I'm just increasing it like with I was trading 15 lots. Now I'm trading like 15.45. So I'm just increasing it with the balance. Yeah, I think we'll get higher prices, but yeah, one thing if you don't look at anything else from ICT, one thing that's super important to understand, no matter what model you're trading, is just the power of three. The accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. It looks different every time, but you can see it everywhere. You could see it on every time frame. You could see it everywhere. Dang, price is pushing a lot still today. Like this one 5 minute candle right here is like 10 pips. It looks like it should be like one. So if we literally go long right here, that's gonna be like how small our take profit has to be. It could go it could go through our take profit before we even set it. That's the thing. We're doing the opposite of what we'd be doing with small stops and getting chopped up all the time. Okay. Target London below. Let me read. Oh yeah, no, I'm trading like 1.3 on the cash account. I got to a point last year where I was trading. We got to be careful of this. Make sure we get in. I got to a point last year where I was trading over 7 lots on the cash account. And if there's any like big traders watching this, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's nothing." But like, for me, after 3 years of trading, going from like point ones when I was first starting to eventually like getting it up to 7 lots wasn't that was insane on the cash account too. Not even on the prop. All right, I'm gonna zoom in some. If it closes above here, we'll buy. It doesn't look like it is, but we'll see if it wants to kick back up. Zoom in just to make sure we're there for it. I've got everything ready. We might close higher. I'm gonna buy. We're gonna be in really quick if we are. Guys, you know me though. I'll always be like 1 or 2 seconds late if need be, just to make sure it closes. Yeah, see? That was not the one. Next candle could be, but that was not it. Okay, you said shorts you would target London low. Where's that? Oh, that's the manipulation. Yeah, that low is the manipulation right there. But it like manipulated the low of this range and then it like just accumulated more and then distributed. So, I mean, maybe that could be another manipulation and now we could see distribution downward. We'll see. It's a good thing. See, this is why you wait. This could have been a lost trade, I think. Had we accidentally got in because we would have been in a hurry. Just immediately melts 16 pips. All right, Thunder K. Honestly, I love your usernames. I do. You have a no commissions account and the spreads are half pip. Yes, that's what I've got too. I'm pretty sure the account that I had too with commissions. I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, that the spread was like half a pip on that account too. So I don't know what they've got going on, but without commissions, it's like the same spread, and just without commissions, it's like half a pip. Now this is insane. I haven't seen the spread this high over here. It was just up to 1.6. This is manipulation though. So you see all these candles in here accumulated, and then we see a little internal manipulation here, and now distribution. It should tank lower now. And then if we do close below here, we should have just an obvious spot for people to put their stops right below this, we call it just supply and demand or order block right here. And I mean, it would just be perfect because people would be looking to enter here, price would be attracted to going there so that those people can enter there, and then it would be even attracted and drawing lower because people's stops would be here. And all we would be doing is we would be like shorting just on the way there and just collecting our money while everyone's waiting for their textbook playbook to play out, and we just collect it and we're done. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. That's how I think we're going to get this. Let me shift the signal though for the Telegram to a sell though, because it looks like we'll get a sell before a buy at this point now. Okay, here we go. I'll tell you too why this would still this double breakdown here would still be valid, and that would still be valid because of the push down right there. So it did break higher internally right in here, but you see it didn't break out of this overall range so far, so it would technically still be a valid double break because this is internal right here, right? That's the thing, even trading market structure, it looks different every day. It looks different every day. You just gotta have to know how to read it and know where potentially the best quality setup's gonna be. And then there's gonna be days where you hit either way now with the risk management we're trading. Not the first one though. We need it to break both because this is not an established low. It's still kicking lower. All these candles just trading lower. We can put that there now because it's because that candle's about to close. So, alright, let me drag this back some just so you guys see. But basically, price breaks below here, I'm going to sell. If price breaks above here, I'm going to buy. I was thinking the buys were going to happen, but I don't think so anymore. But that's why we wait, because anything could happen. This whole thing could flip on its head. Now that it's hit that higher time frame PD array, that daily fair value gap, it has what it needs to go down, is what I'm saying. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that chat. Yeah, even if the wheels fall off, we'll keep pushing. Yeah, especially on a prop account, right? Especially on a prop account. If the wheels fall off a little too hard on the cash account, that might be something we reconsider, but this system I think is just literally golden for our prop account. I really believe in it for the prop side. It's a little slow, but it's steady, right? It's consistent and it's steady. And it's like if we can get a payout like maybe every other month in the amount of at least 10K, it's gonna be well worth the wait, right? I think we could get much higher though. I think we can go on some crazy win streaks, especially on the live side, and just run it up. Maybe get like a 20K payout. We still got some time. I'll be right back. I'll be right. All right. Glad that candle didn't take off in one direction or another because I was not here for it. I always got the Trading View app though when I step out just to make sure I don't have to like run back. True professional trader. Not about to miss the move for stepping out though. Alright, so this is an established low, but I'm not taking like a break like this. It's got to be in the opposite direction. Two lows that way, so like these two technically would be where we want to go. We're going back higher though now. We're going back higher. How many trades are we? What type of streak are we on right now? We're on 8. So what's today? Is today Thursday? We should be at 10 by the end of the week then. What do you guys add on your accounts right now? I'm gonna have to get the Telegram signal ready for a buy now instead of a sell. I keep going back and forth. I might as well stop putting the signals in the Telegram though. Every time I put one, someone leaves. I'm playing. I'm not gonna stop putting them, but 2.38. Dang, you still got lucky with that 8% profit target. I'm happy for you about it. We should hit around the same time. We got... Oh, gamer cut you down. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I could agree with that. I think we might get our buy too. It's hard to tell though right now. Yeah, you got a steal. You got a steal on that one. Cause think about it, that's like three. That's a whole 3 trading days you don't have to take compared to me to get that extra 2%. Once he speak, it said last time I checked, it said tentative. Did they put a time on it? No, I don't see anything yet. It doesn't look like it's moving much right now, but as soon as we get our entry, it's like gonna move quick. Cause I'll tell you what, like this is what it would look like. Like that 5 pips today is so small. It's literally just this tiny little orange area. That 815 candle pushed over 54 pips. So the market's rocking right now, but it's mainly because I think it's just because of the past few days. But when we get in, we'll be in and out. Is the way this looks right now. Let me zoom in. Alright, let's push these candles higher. Don't think we forgot about the internal true break. We just haven't seen one, I don't think, since we've been on. Or maybe some of our trades have been, I don't know. We're just really looking for a double break at this time with this strat. They give you a 25% discount? Do you know someone there? Because, dude, I had a hard time getting them to give me a 10%. But this was, I mean, a while back, so it's probably not with their current promo. They just don't run promos ever. For the most part, they haven't run promos in like 4 months. So this is new, I guess. Oh wow. How do I tell them my birthday's today? It's not today, but I guess it wouldn't help because I wouldn't want an account right now anyway. No, I don't use SMT. I see it. I understand it. I don't use it though. Isn't it something I think we even talked about maybe on yesterday? No, we didn't. Maybe I was just thinking about it. Alright, let's go back to the current world we're living in. This candle's not pushed higher yet. It just matched that high just now at 8 point or 1.0830. Hey, good morning. No, you're probably just on time. Probably just on time. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I like TJR. I haven't watched too much of his stuff. He could be off the wall sometimes, but he he seems like a legitimate guy. He's a businessman though, before a trader for sure. He's big into running businesses, e-commerce businesses and stuff. But whether it's trading or whatnot, but I think he actually makes money trading. I think he live streams too. Dang, down 8 figures on Bitcoin. He probably loaded up on it. A lot of people did. They loaded up on it like as a long-term investment. I don't know why. I wouldn't. I didn't. It worked out for some people though when it went up to 100K, but you gotta think about it. TJR is probably leveraged too though on it. He probably put some leverage on it. That would suck though. I mean, honestly, would it suck though, being down 8 figures on Bitcoin? Because that would mean you'd have to have a significantly higher amount of money to be down 8 figures. It would suck if it was all you had, but I highly doubt that's all he has. Yeah, buy the dip. No capital gains. Yeah, no capital gains because it's a cryptocurrency and and they can't track anything. No, I'm playing. I know they can. It's just, I don't know. It just depends on how you do it, I guess. Dang, you guys are all like watching Bitcoin. I haven't looked at it and I don't even think I looked at it when it hit 100K. You're up 1 to 5. Yes. Yeah, right. Yeah, not yet. We don't have the capital yet to watch Bitcoin. I don't even think I would put my money like in my money though in anything long term. Even if it like said you can make 30% a year. Like I'd rather trade my own capital. I don't even think I would ever just keep it in like Bitcoin, even though you could make more, but it's like you could make more day trading than you can long term for sure. Yeah, put your money in the QQQ. Honestly, that's a good investment, QQQ, long term. I don't know. I tried trading futures, and I couldn't get an account set up. Who did I try it with? It was what's her name? I really did. I tried getting an account set up with AMP, and they were being super difficult. So I was like, I'm not even gonna bother. I'll just stick with Forex. I might try a prop account one day though. I was trying to set up a cash account for futures. But I would try it after, like, the immediate goal right now is to get funded on this account and then get a payout right after. But I might look into it in the future. If Bitcoin was a massive rug pull, that would be hysterical. That would actually start some real problems though, for real. That would start some real problems. That would hurt a lot of people if they rug pulled Bitcoin. Oh yeah, that would start some real problems in the world. That would be a disaster. All right, so this candle established a high. So we could even be in longs after price breaks here because of the direction of these breaks. What did I just do? Because of the direction of this point to this point right here. Breaking higher like that. So I would take longs right off here. But you see how these ones are upwards. We want, if we're going to sell, we want price to be breaking downwards. So since we're buying, price is breaking upwards. Yeah, it would for sure. Which, with the way the world's going, they're going to establish world currencies as cryptocurrencies. So it's like that would be a nightmare before trying to do that. I can imagine by 2035, the U.S. dollar is going to be a cryptocurrency. Euro is going to be a crypto. They're just going to be digital currencies for the nations. So that's why like Forex and trading and stuff like that's never going away. Forex too. I mean, like people moving away from Forex and they're moving to like crypto or futures or gold or whatever. Gold's kind of in the Forex category. It's gold against the US dollar. It's kind of a Forex pair, but because gold's a currency, right? So it's technically a Forex pair. But Forex is where it's all gonna circle back to, and you're gonna see those who stayed in Forex are going to have a massive advantage over everyone who's leaving for futures and everyone who's leaving to trade other assets because the world is going in the direction of we're going to turn all these currencies into digital currencies. And so we're going to be trading like Euro US dollar. Same way we're trading it now, but it's just going to be, they're not going to be, it's going to be just like Bitcoin, but Euro US dollar. So it's gonna, that's where we're going. And I think like a lot of people know that, but I don't think a lot of them keep it in mind when everyone's just like jumping ship to go trade futures. Well, as soon as the nations turn their currencies digital, everyone's going to be, oh, back to Forex. And then it's going to be, they're going to be trying to start all over. I mean, not necessarily starting all over, but I can imagine it'd probably not be too difficult to switch to. But that's where we're going for sure, though, within the next couple of 5 years, probably. I'll tell you one thing I didn't expect is to get stuck in a mess like this though for the last hour. I thought for sure we were gonna get some type of action like pretty quick. But I guess not. I guess not. It's good to be back on these streams though. I'll tell you that, guys. Cause I was having a rough time getting started back up, but I was like, you know what? Once we get consistent with this again, it's gonna be good, and it has been good. It's converging right now. The Trump folder. Yeah, for real. Everyone's just waiting for him to say what time it's gonna be. Yeah, I've never seen that either. All day. Military and financial aid for Ukraine. Oh wow. So they're discussing military and financial aid for Ukraine. Euro is, and the US just said they just put a hold on that. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but the United States, after a meeting that they had in the Oval Office, Trump and Zelensky, it didn't go well. And so the United States just paused their help to Ukraine. And now at the Euro Summit, it looks like, just reading the folder, um, they're discussing military aid for them. So, or I don't know if it's military aid that the U.S. cut off or financial aid or whatever. They cut off support for right now, though, I think. I think it's military. But, so, I mean, euro against the dollar right now, that could be some contention for sure on what we're going to see happen. I don't know what that, I can't make sense of what that would do for price, but we'll see. All right, price has now pushed a little bit upwards. It's established this low right here, but like I said, we would not be shorting unless this last low here gets covered right down here. Because these breaks are not consecutive, right? We would be selling into that. You know, that's like just a trend line break. How many times you try to sell a trend line break and it reverse on you, right? So it's like that's not what we're doing. We're trying to get two consecutive breaks. So if we got like something like this and then a break lower, yeah, we'll take that. Or if we just get this double break over here between these 2 points, these 2 points to the left here, then we'll sell. But I'm not getting in. Oh, weapons funding. So military support was cut off. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but nothing is as it seems. That's for sure. I personally believe it's all just a big show to keep us distracted. I believe there's a shadow government. I believe there's one government, one shadow government running the whole world. I believe it's run by the esoteric societies, the occult societies. And I believe that this thing's getting wrapped up and Jesus is coming back and we're gonna we're gonna be taken and we're gonna be with him forever. Ecclesiastes tells us what is made or what is crooked cannot be made straight. So we see everyone trying to fix the world. Or I should say the world system, and the world system's crooked. It cannot be made straight. That's what the Bible says, and so that's why this thing's getting wrapped up for sure. Just like the signs of the time, you guys can tell that winter's coming and fall's coming when you start seeing the leaves fall off the trees. Just like that. That's how we can know this thing's about to get wrapped up because we can observe the signs of the time. The whole world's being run by gamer cat. It can't look at Soros. Look at Soros. All the stuff he's funding. People think that's not something. George Soros, he's a Forex trader, funding some serious stuff that he shouldn't be funding in the world. All right, if price closes higher than here, it looks like it's kicking higher. If we close higher than there, I'm gonna get in a buy. Let me lock in really quick. I'm trying to like change the lamp in the background. Okay, we got 50 seconds. I don't think it's gonna do it, but it could close higher. It could close higher. We're gonna be locked in for it. Yeah, this whole thing's getting wrapped up. Um, let's see if we kick higher. I don't know. I don't know if we'll close higher on this candle, but this would have been a beautiful candle to close higher on, grabbing that low like that. Maybe we'll get it on the next one. Unless the next one just takes off, which it could happen. We could see this candle just skyrocket, but especially with that grab in here and being more on a bullish bias technically right now. We'll see. Nothing yet. I still think we'll push up. But you gotta see too, so like this is building liquidity now that has been untouched. All of these points. So, I mean, this one did just get swept actually, right there. But these points have been just accumulating, right? So, there's more liquidity sitting down here right now. But I forget who said it in the chat. I think there's still something to be said about this point of liquidity up here remaining untouched. There's stops above there for sure. A lot of people are probably in sells right now. So even though there is a build up right here, there's still something to be said about this point needing to be taken. Let me clean this up because we don't need a midline. We don't need that dark. I'm gonna put it like right here. And just put it on a zone. Something that's easier to see for you guys when I'm drawing these on. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I would be in agreement with you. I want to go get another cup of coffee, but I'm not going to do it with 2.5 minutes left on this candle. I'll do it on the next candle. Yeah, we got 2 minutes. I'll take a peek really quick. I'll take a peek. Oh yeah. And then you said on the 15. Yeah. The trend line liquidity, yep, for sure. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. And channeling upwards like this, it's accumulating upward, and then just boom, sweep it. Yeah, we could see that. We could see that. Let me go back really quick, just make sure we're locked in for this time that we've been waiting for. Let's see if we kick higher. Yeah. It is stressful. It is stressful. You just get like stressed out for like 5 to 20 minutes every day. I mean, there's been some days where it's been like an hour. But if you get through that hour, you're good. As long as it hits, right? We're at a point now though where we've hit enough trades to like we're only losing off the profit top, right? We'll call it the profit top. So we're in a good spot now because we've won so many. But at first it was like, dang, am I about to get on live stream and tell everyone to negative RR and it lose? But I knew the data. I knew the data backed what I was doing. I just didn't know if it was because sometimes, man, I can't tell you how many times you backtest something. I've never backtested something that worked this well, but you backtest something that works good, and then you get into like your first trade, excited to try it out, straight to stop. So I was like nervous that was gonna happen, especially 2 days. I'm gonna get in a buy in 20 seconds if we maintain price being above here. That's for sure. So I've got everything ready. Let's see. 2, 1. All right, I'm in a buy. I hope I did not press that twice on the prop account. Oh, I thought I put in 2 orders on the prop account. All right. Let's just try to really quick put on a 5 pip and a 20 pip. Are we already at TP? I need to put it on my... I'm going to have to just close the trade on the what's it called, prop account once it hits, because I don't have time to put in this order. Or we'll see. Alright, where'd we enter? 33.6. Oh my gosh, what a terrible entry. It's awful. Alright, I got it locked in. I got the TP locked in. Alright, this is our trade. This is our trade right here. This will definitely hit. Look at how like tight that is on the daily candle. I'm gonna have to switch this to a different... Nah, I can keep it. I can keep it. There we go. Yeah, there's no way we don't get this trade. Usually you don't want to say stuff like that, but I did. Oh yeah, I'm about to go get a coffee, so I'll be right back. Let me make sure everything's right though, because you only make some of those mistakes once. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. back. We're back. Did I put yeah, I put the trade in the chat. All right, guys. We don't like what it's doing right now. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. There we go. It didn't even grab liquidity right here. The only thing that we could call this is